Time for the final video of the night for Fast Food February. This one is going to be my thoughts on Steak and Shake. Now, Steak and Shake is a casual restaurant chain in the Midwestern U.S. with also locations in the South, Mid-Atlantic, Western United States, Europe, and the Middle East. Its headquarters is located in Indianapolis, Indiana. And of course, there's 628 Shake and Steak restaurants operation, 414 corporate operations, and 214 franchise establishments. Many Steak and Shake restaurants are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The menu features primarily burgers and hand-dipped milkshakes and other entrees, side items, and drinks. It's famous for steak burgers because the steak burger was originally made from a mixture that included T-bone, sirloin, and round steaks. The steak in the restaurant name comes from that menu item. A.H. Gus Belt founded Steak and Shake in Normal, Illinois in February of 1934 after he served 4 years in the Marine Corps. He converted the combination gas station and chicken restaurant that he owned, Shell's Chicken, into a hamburger stand. And its slogan, "Inside It Must Be Right," referred to Belt's practice of wheeling a barrel of T-bone, sirloin, and round steaks into the public area of his restaurant, then grind them into his burgers in front of his customers. It was intended to reassure customers of the wholesomeness of the product. At that time, ground beef was still viewed with some skepticism by the general public, based on the likelihood of its having deliberate impurities introduced to it. But the practice of grinding the beef in public also helped assure the customers of the veracity of the Belt steak burger claim that they could see for themselves that he was grinding steaks into hamburger meat. Patrons were assured that steak burgers still made from these ingredients at our own commissary for their shipment to the restaurants, where the open grill line remains in sight to customers. He purchased a chain of goalpost restaurants throughout central Illinois and converted them into Steak and Shake restaurants. He also had curb service at this point. Now, the original building in the intersection of Main Street and West Virginia Avenue was damaged by a fire in the early 60s, but was repaired and the dining room expanded. In the late 90s, Steak and Shake sold this building to the Monaco's Pizza Company. After Gus Belt died in 1954, the ownership passed through many hands, including his wife Edith, who ran the chain until 1969, an East Coast Steakhouse Company, and Franklin Corporation. And in 1981, Steak and Shake and its parent company, Franklin, were acquired by E.W. Kelly & Associates. Ed Kelly was responsible for the restaurant chain until he died on July 4th of 2003. But under Sardar Biglari, who took it over in August of 2008. It was competition for exceptional restaurants from Chipotle for a more high-class experience. The two expensive lawsuits from former managers who accused the chain of misclassifying them as salary employees refusing to pay earned overtime. By 2018, Steak and Shake changed its business model to a franchise partner system, with Biglari attempting to turn all the 400-plus company-owned restaurants into franchise operations. Entrepreneurial single-unit operators could take control of the existing Steak and Shake for $10,000, an usually low price, but need to turn over 50% of the restaurant's profits to Steak and Shake. The firm remained heavily indebted, but as of April 2020, its debt was rated as a low CD speculative grade by bond rating agencies, colloquially known as junk bonds. The Washington Post considered the chain extremely likely to default with a low likelihood of recovering, with the restaurants closing due to the COVID-19 pandemic in the United States being a recoverable blow to the firm. But the first restaurant was a drive-in restaurant in Indianapolis in 1954. The Route 66 Steak and Shake in Springfield, Missouri was listed on the National Register of Historical Places in 2012. They entered North Carolina for the first time, opening a franchise location in Greensboro in December of 96. They had the locations in Wisconsin in the late 90s, but the locations closed in 2004. The other two closed in 2010. They had some in Texas for a while, operating locations by Dallas-Fort Worth, Houston, and San Antonio. And they entered South Carolina and bring a location in Greenville in February of 2001. There's a location in Edmond, Oklahoma, as well as Barbersville, West Virginia. And they have one in the South Point Casino in Las Vegas, and another in Reno. The second location in Las Vegas at the Student Union building on the campus of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and a second Reno location, fourth in Nevada, in 2017. They entered Louisiana for the first time by opening a location near Baton Rouge and Covington in 2011. They opened a franchise in Denver in November of 2011. And in January 2012, they had one in Manhattan in New York City, right where the Late Show David Letterman was right there. He was an avid Steak and Shake fan. But that location closed in October 2017. And of course, they opened one in New Jersey, in Paramus, New Jersey, then. and the Paramus location in New Jersey closed after 5 years in September of 2017. They have one in Tempe. The second one opened at the University of Arizona in Tucson in July of 2017. And they expanded to California in January of 2014 in Victorville, then in Santa Monica in late October. Then in 2016, Orange County location, and in Riverside. The Victorville closed in February 2018. They had one in Campbell, California, San Francisco Bay Area. The one in Fresno closed in January 2018. The San Jose location on the San Jose State University one is the only Bay Area store. And in Maryland and Millersville, filed for bankruptcy while remaining open, but closed in January 2018. And the defunct Seattle, Washington one was defunct after 4 years. And they have a location in Middletown, Delaware, as well as Nebraska, University of Nebraska, Lincoln, and opened in Washington, D.C. And by January 11th of last year, this first Steak and Shake location in West Des Moines opened, joining 700 stores in Iowa, with strict measures with no dine-in, eat-in dining. And they had some in West Asia as well as Europe. And some of their favorites are the double and cheese steak burger, single and cheese steak burger, triple steak burger, their Frisco Melt double garlic steak burger, Western barbecue bacon steak burger, double butter steak burger, bacon and cheese double steak burger, their bacon and cheese single steak burger, Royale steak burger with a fried egg, single garlic steak burger, single burger steak burger, chicken fingers, steak frank, grilled cheese, and for chili, they had chili mac, chili 5-way, genuine chili, their fries, onion rings. And now for the beverages, it's all Coca-Cola. And for the milkshakes, of course, they have chocolate, strawberry, classic vanilla, but classic banana, birthday cake, Reese's chocolate peanut butter, cotton candy, Reese's peanut butter, Nutella, Butterfinger, chocolate chip cookie dough, Oreo cookies and cream, Kit Kat, M&M's, Oreo mint, Reese's peanut butter cup, Snickers, and peppermint chocolate chip. Steak and Shake. They're fabulous steak burgers. You can't go wrong. Of course, the Steak and Shake I looked at was the one in Fort Wayne, Indiana, but it's still going strong. So, if you're a big fan of big burgers that are made from ground steak, then I think Steak and Shake would be your best bet. So, what's your favorite food from Steak and Shake? Let me know in the comments section of this video. I'll be happy to hear it. So that's all there is for tonight. And I will be back tomorrow for more. Until then, this is Frozen Fan 4291. I thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Take care. Stay safe. Stay warm if you're in this part of this, if you're in this state, that is. And have a good night.